Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm looking for contact information for Miss Rajabi.
I don't have contact information for her. All you could do is call the main number
For
to see if you could get a hold of her.
what's the main number for?
So they have a secretary there
Where?
in the front of the office.
Okay.
So maybe they could get, you would just get the main number. You're not going to be able to speak to her directly.
Okay, why not?
I don't have an answer for you. That's like, I want to speak to Trump. Doesn't mean you're going to speak to Trump.
Okay. Right, so who's in charge of you guys, though? This office specifically?
Miss Rajabi.
Okay, and you don't have any contact information for her whatsoever?
No.
Not an email, not a phone number?
No.
You don't?
I don't know.
And where would I find it?
You could try going to the front and seeing if they have contact information for her, but as far as a direct, like her.
What front?
The front office. You're in the back end of the office, you have to go to the front end of the office.
Okay. And what do you guys do here again?
We work with land records.
Okay, and what would I use this office for?
Anything that has to do with houses or land.
Okay. So I can come in here and just look at maps?
Anything that has to do with property.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. And what's restricted area here?
Anything behind the doors. So this is normally used for the title searchers where they put their maps, but this is all considered office. So
Okay.
all the things that are over there you can't touch.
And
That's public
that
office.
right there?
No, that's part of the office. That's stuff you can't touch.
What designates this as part of the office?
Well, people don't normally come back here just randomly looking for random things. So it stops here, so you're only allowed for this.
Do they come looking for specific things?
Anything that has to do with land.
So I can't just come look for random things. I gotta look for specific things.
I mean, you wouldn't just randomly look for things. You would have to have an idea of what you're looking for.
So that's the policy. I have to have an idea what I'm looking for to walk to that unsecured wall right over there.
Yes. You are not allowed back there.
Oh.
That's for staff.
Says who and what where.
Okay. Can you please call somebody because I had enough of this. This is just like.
No, I've had enough of this and that. You tried to be fake nice. I know a lot of people like you. You're really great. I understand. You should just tell people what you want. Hey, get out of my office. That works. Because I looked at her and then she didn't want to leave you alone. You know how women stick together. So she was like, well, yeah, you can't just be walking around. I literally can just be walking around in here. You can tell me you don't want me in here. I appreciate you at least trying to. Yeah, anyways, that's fine. Yeah, germs. But, no.
Yes. For this gentleman that's here and insist on wanting to know the answer.
Oh, remember you, right? From the doors or no? RC, you remember me?
Jesse.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember you from the door.
Okay, no, I thought you confused with somebody else. My bad. You alright?
So he wants
Yeah,
to know
I'm
why
okay.
he's not allowed to go here. And
Yeah,
I
I
explained
didn't
to
see
him
any
this is
restricted-
part of
One
the
at a time,
office.
hold on.
Sure.
I told him this is part of the office.
Okay.
He can't go there. He wanted to open the cabinets. I said that's not for you to touch. It's for the office. It's not public. What is public is the room that's out there. Anything past that, he can't touch.
Not publicly accessible.
No. So he wants an explanation as to why that is. I don't have an answer for him. He wants direct contact to my boss. I don't have direct contact to my boss. I told him that's like contacting Trump. You just can't call her because you feel like it.
Well, what are you looking to research? Yeah.
So that's kind of what we were just talking about before you walked in. She was trying to tell me that I needed to have something on my mind to come in and research, that I couldn't just come in and randomly look through records,
No,
which I
that's
don't
not what I
understand.
said.
There's certain
I got her on
areas-
camera. I can actually show you. She said I need a reason.
Here's the thing.
Also, I'm gonna need a
There's-
FOIA request for that.
You're gonna need
She's
a what?
she's a public servant creating a public record right now.
I'm doing what?
Can you explain to her?
She's.
What
Hold on, let's just deal with the
We got a
situation.
couple of things going on here. We'll help you out with you. There's certain areas of the courthouse that are completely publicly accessible. You can
Yes.
do whatever you like in. Obviously, we all know that's common knowledge.
Yeah.
There's certain areas of the courthouse that are restricted,
Yes.
that are not publicly accessible.
Yes, sir.
Back there, in areas that he control are obviously not publicly accessible. So if you want to request something back there, we'll help you with that request. It's perfectly attainable.
Yeah, my last question was just about, because I don't actually see anything, so I was like, would I need to tell them that I'm specifically looking for something to walk up to this counter right here, or would I just be able to walk up to these books that don't have any signs? Because I don't. That's what the last question was. I didn't see.
If you notice, everything just recently got painted, so some of the signage hasn't been reinstalled. That's all.
Okay.
So that's
Would there
why-
normally be like a barrier here or
The
something?
signage, or right here normally is
Yeah, this
typically-
feels like a good place
You
for it.
see how right here? Take a look.
Oh, I see.
So there was things here that were physical barriers at one point that are just like I said, we're renovating.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. The only reason I even came in here in the first place was because the door was open, and I was actually just standing over there looking at that blue map right there. See that
There's
map?
some great historical stuff in here.
No,
Sometimes I wander around and take a look at it.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I was doing, right? So I'm looking at this map over here, and this young lady, I guess she was uncomfortable with me in her space or whatever, which is fine. So she, instead of asking me just to leave, she just kind of suggested that I go explore away from her office. So I understand, that's fine. So she was being, what's the word?
Just checking stuff out.
What's the word? She was being.
She was being polite.
No, it's polite to be honest with people.
I got it.
Telling them that they want to. She wanted me to leave, but she was trying to say it not in a way that directly with the words "I want you to leave my office," because it's a public office.
Yeah, everything in here up to about this point is publicly accessible if you need something.
Right. So I could have told you like, no, piss off, but I knew what you were doing, which is why I looked at her and I thought maybe she would catch on, that she would see that she would try to, kick me out of the room too, but then she doubled down with this young lady, and this young lady here said, yeah, well, you can't just be in here. Can you just let them know that I can be in here?
Yeah, he could be in here. You just can't go past
Can't
that section.
go past.
You have
And their boss, she won't give me any information for their superior. She's sending me on a wild goose
No,
chase.
I did not. You asked for a direct contact. I said I don't have one for
Well,
you.
she's saying
I
she
said
doesn't have
if
an
you can
email
go
or
to
a
the
phone number.
I do not.
They don't have one.
Okay. Does that seem like this
This falls under.
is the map room, right?
Yeah, does this fall under the county clerk's office or
Yes.
is this?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
it falls under the
So
county clerk's.
so who would I get in contact with?
Anybody from the county clerk's office?
Who's the person directly
clerk.
over
County
the?
clerk, the actual clerk, the county clerk.
There's only one of them.
Yeah, Rajabi.
Yeah, that's Rajabi. That's his information. I came back to get, but apparently they don't have it in this room. So
They don't have it here, brother. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry, what do you want me to do for you?
I wanted to file a complaint against these two for trying to kick me out of a public room.
What exact is your complaint? Because we were not rude to you at any
I think
time.
what we're dealing with is like, so you're trying to get access to this, right?
No, I wasn't trying to get access.
No,
to
no.
that.
So I could see if maybe we could go through the correct
No,
channel.
I just walked in the room and I was quiet standing.
Oh,
and she
okay,
asked
I
me to
got you.
leave, but without saying, hey, can you please leave? And
I
I
understand
laughed at it because I thought it was cute and
I
funny.
understand that-
But then she said,
that you may
she
feel
said,
so,
you
okay.
can't be here. She lied. She was being nice, but she lied. And she's mean.
You could point the finger at me all you want. I said you cannot go past these doors because that's the office. I
Okay.
did say
And
that.
what else did you say
wanted
about
to
you can't
touch our
really-
personal stuff
I
that
think
has
right now
to
the
do
back
with
and
the
forth.
office, and
Well,
I
let's
said
just
you
stand there right
cannot
now.
touch
We'll
that
we'll talk to her.
Yeah, please. You
And
gotta
then if
inform
anything,
her
we'll get in
because
contact with
she
Mrs.
either
Stone.
needs a new job
So
or
let's just it's
I literally
nonsense.
pay you.
You
My-
literally
I
do
literally
not. Do you
work.
have a job
I
for
work
nothing?
that pays you.
Because this back and forth is not gonna work.
He
out.
pays you. He pays you.
I forgot your name again. My bad.
Jesse, my brother.
Jesse.
Thank
Appreciate you,
I
bro.
appreciate both of you guys too. What I don't appreciate is women
Go back and
who like to tell men what to do. Man, don't tell me what to do, woman. I don't listen to women. I don't listen to women. This is a free country. If I want to not have a great day, I will.
I know you're upset.